So my mother didn't even call me. Church friend called me for some reason, didn't leave a message. My mom didn't even call me. Don't know what that means. Maybe she doesn't want to tell me, give me details of the events that transpired today. I'm sure it couldn't have been pretty. She either faced down Auntie with the legitimate things that I had brought up with my mom, and Mom agreed with everything that I was saying, by the way. So she's, Auntie intimidates her, but it doesn't mean everything that I said to my mom, because it's all the truth. It's all the 100% the truth, and everything I said to her made sense to her. And she said, she let me write that down, and I said, are you going to say all this to Auntie? And she's like, well, if I do, we'll get into a fight, then we won't have a nice day. Yeah, whatever, Mom. Who knows what happened? Remember whenever before, and I'm sure it's the case now too, if my mom defies Auntie, Auntie will say, you're going to wind up back in the hospital. It's her favorite thing to say to my mother. Favorite thing to say. Auntie even tells my mother and other people that I caused my mom to go into the hospital. She said, I've even experienced it where I've heard her on the other end. If my mother wants to just to have me here or whatever, I'm her child, and Auntie will be like, you're gonna wind up in the hospital, holds it over my mother's head. I came home and picked out. I was carrying too heavy stuff walking home from the library, and that Christian woman who lives here in the park was coming from Mass, I guess, and she saw me, but she was on the other side, so she beeped, and then she figured out how to come around and get me real fast. She didn't want to be rear-ended, it was a dangerous place. I was very grateful. I called her a godsend. But when I say it, it doesn't mean the same as when, like, a Christian says it, But she was a godsend. I was carrying too heavy stuff. I got out from the library, a different library where I was today, some DVDs, and I got that Maryland book that I hadn't finished, But unfortunately, I was carrying too heavy stuff. I also got food from my storage unit, and the stuff I was carrying was too heavy on top of the usual amount of papers, and I was very, very grateful when she picked me up. Oh. Oh my God, under the covers by himself. I'm severely depressed. Sometimes he doesn't. I'll show you under the covers. I didn't do this, he did it. Sometimes he doesn't like to go under the covers unless I'm under the covers. He'll get mad unless I put the covers over me, but he just did this himself. Look, he's under there. I didn't help him at all. You're not completely under there, Omar. Your tail's hanging out. Little end part of your body. But yes, when I'm severely depressed, I should come home and wash my face at least. I don't. Now it's too late. Now I just don't care. I'm just gonna not brush my teeth or wash my face and not even take my coat off. Mama's not going under the covers on my... Mama had a really long day. And poor Mama was in the bathroom. But it's all in his head, you know, he's fine in there. You know what I mean? He's fine. It's just like a little room. He's got his bed, he's got the water. I don't know. I have things I have to say.